Hello, good morning. Good morning. Happy International Women's Day to you all. So, this is the first time I'm coming live on YouTube. So, apologies if I don't quite know what I'm doing. Oh, and the dog's in. Um, so, I so feel free if there's anyone there to write in the chat, and then I can see whether the chat is actually working. So I haven't done this on YouTube before, but I'm offering goddess chakra cards today, some guidance cards for your day. And I often do this on Facebook and sometimes on Instagram, but mostly on Facebook. And these are beautiful cards. These are Red Seed Oracle cards by Linda Hill. They're beautiful, beautifully illustrated cards. They have a challenge and they have a gift and they have obviously a goddess and a Rumi quote. So these are really, really beautifully illustrated cards. So all you have to do if you want me to pull you a card, you just have to write in the chat a number between 1 and 13, 13 being the goddess number. So just write in the chat, and if you're there, just send me an emoji so I know that this is working really as well. So even if you don't want a card, just write in the chat or just send me an emoji so that I can see the chat. That would be great. Right, let's have a look. So, okay, as soon as you come on, just say hi and just let me know you're there. As I said, I've not really done live into Facebook, into YouTube before, so it'd be really good to see how it works. So I'm going to pull a card to start with from these beautiful, beautiful cards by Linda Hill. They are so, so lovely. We've got I am sister, I am wisdom, I am knowing, I am returning. Such lovely cards. And if you want one of these, just say hi and give me a number. I am heard. Really important for women on International Women's Day. This is a subject I'll be talking about with the lovely Carmen later. Women being seen and heard. This is something that we are still striving for. So I am inspiration. I am essence. I am essence. So some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddesses and beautiful, beautiful cards. So hopefully I'll be able to see the chat. If somebody is there, I'm going to write hi to myself and see what happens, just to see that it's working. All right, I'm going to pull a card for the collective. And I'm going to pull a card for the collective. So if you are there and you catch this card, then this is clearly for you today. But don't feel shy and write in the comments if you'd like one of your own. 5, 6. Okay, so the 13th card that I'm pulling for the collective is I am abundant. I am abundant. So the goddess is Thalia. Thalia is the goddess, and the challenge is despondency. Despondency, and the gift is wealth. And wealth comes in so many guises. So Thalia was one of the 3 Greek graces. She embodied abundance and plenty. An abundant life is one of fullness and meaning. In the modern world, the true meaning of abundance has been lost and is now mainly associated with material wealth. Sometimes we become depleted and disconnected from life. At such times, we are called to look beyond our stagnation, to find meaning and joy in simplicity once again. This may require deep personal inquiry into our physical, emotional, and spiritual lives. Creativity, finding our purpose, sharing and giving unconditionally, and connecting to others and the world around us, sow the seeds of true abundance in our fertile ground. And the Rumi quote: "An ant hurries along a threshing floor with its wheat grain, moving between huge sacks of wheat, not knowing the abundance all around. It thinks its one grain is all there is to love, so we choose a tiny seed to be devoted to." Yes. We don't see the world around us when we're sort of really single mindedly stuck in one place. But when we open ourselves up to the connection, to being connected to others like this, this is as good as we get nowadays, right? So if you, yeah, getting connected, being in circle with women, being live with women, having this reciprocal give and take, in any way, whether it's online or whether it's in circle. This is what we want to be looking for today. And what is abundance to you? So thinking today about what abundance means to you. Do you spend a lot of time thinking about abundance in terms of wealth, in terms of money? And we do need money, of course, to survive in this world. But when we look further and beyond the financial meaning of abundance, and we look within our hearts, and our abundance really does come from the heart space, from the inner child and the maiden. This is who lives in the heart space. When we look into where we were as children, what we had, did we feel abundant as children? Were we abundant with riches? Were we abundant with love from our families? Where this really gives us a clue into how we feel right now about money and abundance and wealth, and how wealth is for us. Is it financial? Is it love? Is it compassion? Is it kindness? What is abundance for us? So our inner child in our heart space can give us clues to that. And also our maiden lives here. Our maiden lives in our heart space. So when we were in our teenage years, our young 20s, maybe some of you still are in that time. There's no book that shows you how to live your life, and you learn your life from where you were brought into. So your family and your community that you were brought into. So if your community didn't have much money, and you felt poor, then you will probably come from that place even as an adult. But if you come from a place that felt rich, with love or money, then you're going to feel rich in your adulthood. So it's really interesting, like when you look at certain communities around the world who feel abundant, but they have no money, like in African communities and Indian communities, you often see happy children even running around with no shoes. And to us on the outside world in the West, we think that, oh my God, it must be terrible to live in those inverted commas slums. But those children, and I've seen myself in India, have this smile, this happy life that we don't understand, because their abundance comes from a place of love. So yeah, just reflect today on where maybe you can feel abundant. Can you feel abundant within yourself? Can you do something for yourself on International Women's Day that's going to make you feel abundant, even if you don't feel financially abundant? So going for a nice walk. It's actually snowing here today, so maybe the walking isn't an option. Having a nice bath with Epsom salts, treating yourself. And if you don't have a bath, like my friend said last night, I don't have a bath, then get yourself a little foot bath. You can still do a foot bath, a foot spa with some petals or some essential oils. Give yourself some love today. So, anything else that this brings up? Yes, connecting to others always. This is what we are doing today. Yes, deep inquiry into our physical, emotional, spiritual lives in order to feel abundant. So, yeah, this is a little trial today on International Women's Day to give out some love and see who's around, understand how it all works. So, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Feel abundant. Feel abundant today, whatever you do, whether it's, in love or money, just in your heart, feel abundant and know that you are loved. And I always say, I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. Have a beautiful day. Love and light to you all. Mwah. And I will see you again. Take care.